with the fake and the three. And the rebound by Edwards. Quick outlet to McDaniels. Goes the other way. Luka in the way into the rack for two. It was a good night for Reeves, who put in 26. Fans right there. I think Anthony Edwards got hit in the eye as he goes the other way and inside the paint. There's two, and it's put in.
The mentality of Minnesota, they built it on that. They have the switchability that you understand it takes to win a championship in this league.
Julius Randle with a three.
Well, Anthony Edwards, he draws so much attention, and he is very unselfish. And so last game, we know he only had 1 assist. Coach talked about wanting to make sure that he has more opportunities to make sure his teammates get a lot of shots.
Doncic putting it through. Time player with this Laker team in his 7th year. Doncic will put up a three. Hits one right there. A triple, and Luka's got a quick 7. They lost by 10. They missed 11 free throws in that game. It's a turnover right there. DiVincenzo gets it up, and Edwards will fly inside.
And what you can't do against this T-Wolves team, it's all about that next man up mentality, Kevin.
It is, and a good report, Allie, and thank you for the update. Doncic finding room inside, carving for his 9th point of the night.
It's a point of emphasis for him, and you can tell how much work he really put in, the confidence that he has. Just get to his spots. He's more athletic than most guys. He can shoot right over the top of them.
Now they got Ayton over there trying to defend Edwards, and he pops up a three. He took the second most last season.
Get over the top, and then here, he's playing him because he will blow by him. Just give him a little space, and this is what he practices on.
Luka had hip and groin issues the other night. He's kind of been favoring a hand tonight. They go inside. There's Ayton, but the defense was there. Terrific play, McDaniels. He's only played 54 games the last couple of years. Injuries. He's moved from team to team. Memphis to Washington. Doncic's three.
For Candace and I purposes, we just want to know.
Yeah.
We play a little basketball.
We do a little something.
Conley the bump. Doncic hits. Foul called. He's got 14 in the first quarter.
That body, that frame, the amount of and ones.
Connect is defending Edwards. Off balance. Oh, and got it! Wow! Nice shot by Ant.
And he's got the mid-range. He gets to the basket. It's getting easy points from the free throw.
Has put in 14 for LA. Just as we thought. Their names were on the marquee. A three. Got it!
A little miscommunication on that.
Mid-range. But right here, drop coverage, a little confusion between the two bigs. Luka's going to give you a dose of him that made over 100 threes. This is not an on night for the T-Wolves. They can do this.
Oh, he's feeling it. Doncic has been on automatic in this first quarter.
Everything the defense does is the wrong thing when it comes to Luka. They go under the screen. He's going to stop and pop and make it.
Through traffic to the rack.
It doesn't matter.
23.
In the words of Dick Vitale, anything you can do, I can do better.
We start the second quarter. Here comes Vincent into Ayton. Gobert is there. Off the bench now. Better to manage the minutes, Chris Finch told us. DiVincenzo. Moravia defends. Wow, he's hitting them.
And DiVincenzo, T-Wolves are living off of second chance opportunities.
Like right there.
As the Lakers are struggling to kick the T-Wolves off the glass.
Well,
look at that. That's
team. And to all the teams he's been on, obviously allows him to be 4-time Defensive Player of the Year.
Clark just picked up.
Turning 7 players, but also 2. Looking at a team and guys that know that coach trusts him, and he's going to put them on the floor. He's going to his bench in these first 2 games a lot.
Hachimura.
And as Hachimura knocks that down, that he himself is putting on this team that Western Conference is not good enough.
Here's a drive by Reeves, defended by Highland. Vincent again. Into DiVincenzo. And out to Reeves for 3. Over Reed, a triple will drop.
And what that drive by Gabe Vincent right here, we used to call it paint to grade. Gabe Vincent surveying, not taking that quick.
First time, 52 apiece. Randle against 8. Shot clock at 7. Beautiful play, counted for 2 and sent him to the line.
And the Lakers last game struggling with 14 first half turnovers, settled down in the second half and took care of the ball, but with live ball turnovers in this league.
Laravia shot. Yeah, Lakers turned it over 20 times. Minnesota turned it over 19 times. Points of emphasis for both coaches coming.
It's tough enough to guard Anthony Edwards one possession. You get a miss and you don't get the rebound, and guess what you get rewarded with? You have to guard him again.
How about Smart? Reeves at the other end. But Marcus Smart made that happen. Surrounded by Golden, outside it goes. And picked up by Smart again. Highland, shot clock at 5. Randall, hold on. It's Jaden McDaniels climbing the ladder.
Rewarded on the previous possession. This possession, the Wolves got that.
I got a chance to watch him up close in Utah. He would be mad if he was missed going to the basket. Right now, he just does his job. He gets back. He continues to bring what he brings to this team without having his hands or putting his head down when he doesn't get the ball. I love his role on this team.
That's their 18th second chance. Julius Randle some credit here. 14 first half points. He averages the highest in his career. Luka knocks it down against the Lakers, the team that drafted him.
And Luka just gets to what he's getting to any spot he wants to get to on the floor right now. And you can tell that the Minnesota Timberwolves are.
DiVincenzo in for Conley. Dante with the 3. Don can't hit. Rebound picked up by Ayton. Luka. Reeves had a good first half. Through traffic, Doncic on the move. So gracefully as he fires.
And as he knocks down that.
Doncic, 5 more points to have the most points through the first 2 games in Laker history. Ayton got it right there. The assist from Doncic. 2K26.
And right here,
now.
And right here, this pocket pass to DeAndre.
Vincenzo, Randall, shot clock at 3. Hachimura will defend. Randall for the triple. Lakers will retrieve. Doncic will feed. Vincent, the trailing Hachimura. Timeout, Minnesota. That's the kind of start they've not been seeing.
The run, biggest lead for the Lakers right here. Vincent takes it to the hoop, gets Hachimura, and an easy dunk. Minnesota, how do you calm the storm? You give the ball to Anthony Edwards and let him operate.
Great feed. They can't put it in on the first try. They do on the second. Ayton couldn't get it. Hachimura finishes it off. 13 for Rui Hachimura.
You know, like we said, he has to get himself into this game. And so not standing out on the 3-point line.
62% shooting from the floor for the game for the Lakers. Lasering it inside. Doncic, Ayton got it.
And right there, Doncic, just beautiful. Looking off the defense, finding his big under the rim.
What a move by McDaniels. Swaggering his way to the paint.
Once again, Minnesota getting the ball up.
And this is a big's dream right here. Roll to the rim. Luka holds 2. That's over 7'3". Rudy.
Under 7 to go, and they trap him. Vincent, knocked away inside. Swipe by Edwards. It's loose. Doncic. In time.
Right there, a conscious effort to make sure that Ayton is involved and he's touching the basketball. Luka could have shot the floater, but he gave it up to his big guy.
Cross court, Edwards, Randall, triple, book it. Reeves. Reed defends. Good thing, good stuff. And 2.
And right there, Reeves doing a great job.
Shot clock at 10.
Well, most guys that are great scorers, you have to have one thing in common, and that's called patience. And Reeves has it.
Chiseling, faking, leaning, driving, feeding. Reeves, 3.
I felt like he was throwing that ball to us, Candace. I was getting ready for it. Listen, Conley, he might not have a lot of breaks. That was just an older guy right there, couldn't stop, and he just ran into the screen. It's all right, Conley.
And his toughness and physicality and smarts and defense and communication. Full package. Reeves hard to the hole. Biggest lead for the Lakers. Good feed. Clock to Edwards. What a cut. What a throw.
Broken the plane of the free throw line on the last couple possessions.
Hachimura. Into the paint with the ball. Hits the deck, got the 2, send him to the line.
Use that body, use that athleticism that you have, and he's doing that.
Vanderbilt is screen. Highland fought through. Reeves can hit. Vacuumed in. Gobert. Randall. The bump. No call. Smart. Reeves.
Vanderbilt going for the screen. And then right here, Marcus Smart in the backcourt of Vanderbilt are going to be tough for any.
Randall and Hachimura. Final shot, final seconds. Knocked away Vanderbilt inside, and that's how it ends. Defense inside for the Lakers.
Early help, often help, and loading the ball handler. As Luka hits that sweep over the right shoulder.
40. Minnesota returns 7 of the top 8 players. Highland had it picked away, and then he gets it back. Moravia was the one who charred it initially. McDaniels. Oh, he's a hard puncher. Right inside, he goes into Vanderbilt. Doncic behind the back. Rui will try to feed it, and he does.
At the center position, they're using Rui to set screens. They're using Vanderbilt to set screens. And when they double Luka, he's going to make you pay.
Pretty play. Slicing in. Bones Highland. With DiVincenzo and Highland and Reed.
Oh, wow. No trouble, huh? That was nice.
Slow footwork. Right?
Yeah. Jay, don't pick up another foul.
Doncic easily. And 42 for Luka Doncic.
Second chance points and also the bench scoring. They're outscoring them 21-10. The bench. That's what's kept Minnesota in this game. Oh my.
40-point near triple-double. He follows it up with 45 on that three. Luka is in a whatever Luka ate for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Give me some of that.
Doncic good. Lasers one inside to Ayton.
Their offense. Doncic is going to get you looks. LeBron is going to get you looks because of the tension. 7, 7, and 7 is rare company.
Edwards the fake, and he'll fire the triple. Three. Look at the hustle of Reeves. Saved it. Fix it. Ayton. Just like that. Second chance points. Offensive rebounding.
You give your big fella a chance to continue to get into this game. Great job by the Lakers.
Ed Edwards in a straight jacket down there, and the ball was knocked away. Double-double for Doncic. 10 rebounds with those 45 points. Close to a triple-double. Reeves has got lineup tonight. McDaniels bumped and hits. Off the rim, picked up on the play. Doncic, down court, Reeves.
Dunk it in.
Doncic, 47.
Going to the free throw line.
Look at the smile on his face, like a little kid out there just having fun playing the game he loves.
On a daily basis, standing ovation for Luka Doncic.
Well deserved.
And there's a nice play in the first NBA points for Johan Berenger. He's in the game for the first time. Leonard Miller, here comes Bones Highland. Works by Coloco and gets it to go. Berenger with rebound. Look at the sliding move right here by Leonard Miller. And did something that they had really struggled with. And that is showing the energy they need, and they came out with a lot of it and changed the game in the third and go on to a 128-110 win.
It's on. ESPN on Disney+. Turn it on.